everyone, and welcome to Active Citizens Parliament. Today, we are going to be discussing, very few interesting things that are trending in Nigeria. But with that, before going on a good morning, afternoon, and evening, depending on our time zone. So the things that are really trending, first of all, the issue of Wike. So many people has come out with several insinuations of that. People who are saying he's sick, he collapsed, and all of that. But a trending video of Wike has surfaced online. And this is showing Wike, obviously, as you can see from the screen, on the departure of President Tinubu to France on a 2 weeks working visit. Wike was obviously seen seeing the president departing, as Tinubu departing. So that dispels the rumor of death in the first place. But there's something obvious that I want us to see here. Tinubu, Wike, as we can see clearly, is not the same Wike that we used to know. This is Wike that we can see is sick. Of course, you can have your own say. Go to the comment section. Tell us what you feel. Even the president, Tinubu himself, didn't have to waste time with him while boarding the flight off to France. So, but this actually dispels that very rumor. We wish him well to see that there is prosperity in Rivers State and not anarchy in the making. So go to comment section, tell us your feel about this and all of that. And all of this is happening as the Take It Back movement has announced plans to stage a nationwide protest against Chief Bola Tinubu on the state of emergency in Rivers State. The group that we know is known for organizing the 2024 End Bad Governance protest said it will also be protesting against the alleged misuse of the Cybercrime Act to suppress activists, journalists, and social media influencers like Delefaro Timi. The protest date is set for April 2nd, 2025, and has been described as a nationwide protest against bad governance and free speech suppression. Supporters of this are expected to gather at the National Assembly in Abuja, while other locations will be announced by the Take It Back movement. Now, Juwon Sanwo-Olu, the national coordinator of Take It Back movement, stated in an interview that the primary demand is obviously about the repeal of the Cybercrime Act, which he claims is being weaponized to silence free speech in Nigeria. And in addition to demanding the repeal of the act, the movement is also calling for an end to what they describe as military rule imposed by the government of Chief Bola Tinubu in Rivers State. They want the full reinstatement of all suspended government institutions, including the State House of Assembly and the executive. Sanwo-Olu further criticized Tinubu's policies, stating that they have caused significant hardship for Nigerians. Most importantly, they are demanding an end to bad governance. Now you can go to comment section, tell us your take whether you think this will succeed or it will be the same thing as the end bad governance. But let us be clear, over the past year, several journalists have been faced harassment from state actors, including Olusegun Olatunji, former editor of First News, Daniel Ojukwu of the Foundation for Investigative Journalism, Dayo Ayetan, Executive Director of the International Center for Investigative Journalism, and investigative journalist Nuruddin Akweshola. The suspension of this Rivers State, I believe, is the major issue that is at hand right now in Nigeria. And the elected representative has drawn criticism from our various stakeholders, with many calling for caution in what is going on. Meanwhile, Nigerians continue to grapple with economic difficulties, including the rising cost of living and soaring inflation in everything. This country has also witnessed increasing protests against insecurity, with notable demonstrations in Enugu, Ondo State, and the Uromi ranching that we just saw what happened there. So the Take It Back movement should be applauded for what they want to do. But let's see if they can bite this time around. More details and additional protest locations, when they are made available, we'll present it to all our viewers. So you can go to comment section, like and share. Let other Nigerians also know what is going to happen on the 7th of this month. Now let's take another trending issue that is really coming up, which yesterday we brought the issue about the first issue in court about the Edo election. And obviously, the court treated AA's petition first and threw it out. And we came out to inform the public, contrary to the news going on that Bebolo has been declared winner, that the first petition has been thrown out, as our report coming out as at that very time. However, later yesterday's evening, as we know the Nigerian courts, as compromised as they are, they equally went ahead and treated the one of PDP. So now the PDP is left with no other option than to go to Court of Appeal and of course escalate that to the Supreme Court of Nigeria, which obviously we know what is going to happen, because Tinubu had earlier on promised Edo State that APC is going to be there, and of course we know how it's all going to work out in Nigeria. We know how these things go. So I just want to present the fact that that people are commenting about all of these political analysts, but we might not have all the time to go into what they actually said for now, because we have another trending news which I want us to pay attention to, which has to do with Senator Natasha Uduaghan, who had defied all odds, to go into empowerment. We just talk about, say, she waka go Kogi State, where they talk, say, she no enter. She fly, enter Kogi. We they talk that one. Now she carry empowerment, can't enter. This empowerment, where they talk, with the small one, even rain. No fit come out people will come out from there. I don't know how I want to describe them, but I want to make take on her time, make on her for watch waiting she talk for this very place, Okene local government and the environs that is under Kogi Central Senatorial District. She did powerful training and empowerment amidst all these issues coming up. It is very interesting. And I will tell you, it's really a disgrace for Senator Akpabio, who obviously is ranking in billions of empowerment on what is added on 2024 budget allocations without bringing dividends of democracy to his own people in Akwa Ibom State. However, we see a woman who has been suspended, who is still reaching out to his people, empowering them on money that is worth millions and millions. Well, before we take deep, I want seriously for us to share this her video, because we want to applaud what she is doing to her constituents who are obviously behind her. So all the issues that are being raised against her by the Akpabio, by INEC, compromise stance on this very recall issue, I think she has put all of this to rest. And we'll be discussing about this tonight by 8 p.m. while Dr. Sam Amadi will be joining us on an X Space on Active Citizens platform. So do join us by 8 p.m. today to have a discussion on the compromising statement issued by INEC. Why should a recall process be more expensive than senatorial election? A case study of Natasha Oti's politically motivated recall. We can see what she is doing. We are hearing from her. Go to comment section, share with us what you feel about Natasha's recall. And do join us this evening by 8 p.m. as Sam Amadi dives into the constitutional issues and the issue of Electoral Act and the reforms that are required. Should constituents be subjected to so much to have a recall? All of those things will be diving by 8 p.m. tonight. Do join us. But meanwhile, enjoy what Natasha is doing in Kogi Central Senatorial District. This is absolutely amazing. Let's take a listen.
Is active. They may say suspended. If a suspended senator is doing this, I wonder what is happening to those who were not suspended. This injustice will not stand. Listen carefully. Entire Nigeria, everybody is aware of this injustice. Note it down. This will mark a beginning of a new thing in this nation. We are proud to be associated with the senator. We are proud that she is our daughter. We are proud that she has not disappointed us. She is not deaf and dumb. Therefore, she speaks. She, in the likes of other senators we have had, without any iota of disrespect, we have not had any senator in Kogi Central who has spoken the way our senator is speaking. We have not had any senator who has executed a project in the manner she did in less than 1.5 years. Listen to me. In less than 6 weeks in the red chamber, she did what some senators cannot do in 4 years. If you know me very well, I don't flatter people. I tell you how it is. We are happy that she is our own. This year, she was awarded the Senator of the Year. Not, listen, I want you to understand what it is when they say the Senator of the Year. Not Senator within Kogi Central. Not Senator of the Year within Kogi State. Not Senator of the Year within North Central Nigeria. Not Senator of the Year within any zone, but in the entire Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, are you proud of your senator? Are you proud of your senator? Are you proud of your senator? Hey, listen. You know what? Don't worry. The wind itself is proud of the senator. So he wanted to raise his hands, and that's why he was pushing things. Without wasting time, distinguished senator, once again, I welcome you home. Yesterday's homecoming is like throwing a bomb in the camp of the enemies. And we thank God for the effects it has. Permit me to invite, briefly, Honorable Antonio Father for a word of prayers. Thank you. Thank you so much. Serious Senator, without wasting time, I welcome all guests on the high table. We don't have time, so that we don't waste time. Permit me to invite the distinguished senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Natasha Adiza Apoti Odua,
the Associate of Apostolic Kingdom, the voice of the voiceless.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of Kogi Central. I welcome you all this rainy afternoon to the empowerment version of the training that has taken place, the training of women and youth in welding and carpentry. So today we are going to have the empowerment ceremony. Behind me you can see the tools lined up, and we're actually extending our appreciation to the National Agricultural Seed Council to have facilitated this tool. But I don't know if our team, irrespective of rain, are we still going to? We should go out there and flag up the Maternity and Child Center. We can do it. I'm not afraid of the rain. I love the rain. Go out in the rain. It's actually rains of blessing, showers of blessing. I love you all. Thank you so much. God bless us. God bless Kogi Central. God bless Kogi State. And God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Justice!
Thank you.
Put your hands together for our distinguished senator. Natasha Joe! Natasha Joe! Natasha Joe! Ologun Joe!